video, you will see some basic instructions on using the TI84 calculator. Let's consider the linear function y is equal to 2x plus 4. In step, we are on the home screen, so let's go to y equals. In y equals, in step 1, it says press y equals, but make sure plots 1, 2, and 3 are off. When they are off, they are not highlighted, as your instructions say. If 1 was highlighted, like this, you would see that it is highlighted. Just go up to it, press enter, and that turns it off. So now we're in y equals, or y1 equals. We want to enter the function 2x plus 4. So use this x, not the alpha x, plus 4. Press zoom 6 to make sure your window is in the default window and that the graph should appear. If you did not press zoom 6 or your graph did not appear, then press graph. You should be able to see where the graph crosses both the x-axis and the y-axis to see the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Press trace in step 5, press trace and 0 and enter, and you should see the point at which the graph crosses the y-axis. And in this case, the y-intercept is at 0, 4. Step 6, we want to find the x-intercept, the point at which it crosses the x-axis. So what we're going to do is go back to y equals, and in y2, we're going to enter 0. And press graph, and now we have a red graph appearing, and we want to find that point of intersection. So we're going to press second, trace, number 5, get close to the point, left and right arrow keys move you along the graph, left and right, up and down arrow keys move you up and down from one graph to another. So I'm on the first curve, y1, enter, now it takes me to y2, the second curve, press enter, I never guess, press enter again, and that will give you the point of intersection, which is the x-intercept, which is -2, 0. Now let's consider adding another function. So let's go back to y equals, and we'll find the intersection of two linear functions. In this case, we're going to clear y2 of that 0 and plug in -3x. We use this negative down at the bottom here, not the minus sign. 3x plus 12. And we want to find the intersection between these two lines. So we're going to press graph to see if our window is okay. If the window is okay, then we will see both x-intercepts, both y-intercepts, and the point of intersection. I see both x-intercepts, but only one y-intercept and the point of intersection. So then I need to adjust my window. Well, I don't know how I need to adjust my window until I go to see the table. So press second graph to see the table, and I know I want to see the y-intercept. It's along the y-axis when x is 0. That value is 12, so I go back to window. I come down to my y max. It's 10, so I want to change it to a value bigger than 12, so I'm going to make it 15. Press graph, and now I should see all of the pertinent points. And I see two y-intercepts, two x-intercepts, and the point of intersection. So the first thing we'll do is find the point of intersection. Second, trace, number 5, intersect, and get close to the point of intersection. Enter, enter, enter. And I see that the point of intersection is 1.6 and 7.2. Now we already know the x and y intercepts of the blue line. We need to find them of the red line. So let's find the y-intercept of the red line. So we want to press trace, and we're on the blue line, so we want to be on the red line, and I'm going to press 0 and enter, and that will give me the y-intercept of the red line. But now which I see is 0, 12. But now I want the x-intercept, so I need to do something that we did before, which is adding that y equals to 0. So we're going to go back to y equals, and we're going to let y3 equal 0. But I'm going to turn off y1 because I don't really need that one. So I'm just going to turn it off. I'm not going to throw it away. So my cursor is flashing on the equal sign. I'm going to press enter, and that turns it off. Now I'm going to go back to graph, and I should only see 2 graphs now. I want to find this point of intersection. I press second trace, number 5, intersect, get close to the point. Press enter 3 times, and I have my point of intersection for the red line is 4, 0. So I have the intersection point of the 2 lines was at 1.67.2. The intercepts for line 1, y is equal to 2x plus 4. The x-intercept was negative 2, 0. The y-intercept 0, 4. The intercepts for y2, negative 3x plus 12. The x-intercept was 4, 0. And the y-intercept 0, 12.